This episode of Philly Fame TV is sponsored by Top Dog Law. Now y'all already know who to call for any accidents or injury cases. If you want that top dollar, you better get at Top Dog. You can hit him up on Instagram at Top Dog Law or visit his website www.topdoglaw.com.
Oh man, this is Muji, 31st, you hear me? From Smithfield, you know what I mean? On Philly Fame TV. Yeah, man, we about to do a legendary interview, you know what I mean? One of many.
Philly Fame. Philly Fame. Hey man, what's up, man? First and foremost, man, how you doing, man?
Oh man, I'm chilling, I'm still breathing, you hear me?
Right. And currently, you've been down, like we was talking off camera, you've been down for 3.5 years currently.
Yep, that's right, you mean?
Right. So, I mean, we you know, a lot of people from the city, you know, a lot of them might have heard of you from different ways, you know what I mean? They might know you just from Muji, from running around. Some people might know you because you know, Oschino's son, you know, Oschino a legend out here. Some people might know you from your affiliation through Leaf Ward because he a big rapper in the city, you know, he be shouting you out and all that. So, you know, we're going to get in a little bit in the Muji story, let people learn a little bit who Muji is, you know what I mean? So, like you say, you from 34th Street, down to P, South Philly. You know what I mean?
You know.
Everybody from the city, you know, that's a notorious spot. Always been for years. Tasker, you know, in general, always ring bells through the city, the P in general, you know what I mean? So speak a little bit on what it was like growing up in the P, in particular, on Tasker side, 31st Street.
Oh, man, like growing up on Tasker side, you know, it's a rough neighborhood. You know, we're projects, you know what I mean? But it was family oriented, you know what I mean? But when you got older, it started going down. Because, you know, we grew up in the hood beef, not liking niggas from a few blocks down, you know what I mean? So it was real treacherous and real territorial. But I had a lot of good time, I had more good than bad.
Right. So what was school like for Muji? Like, man, what type of student was you in school?
I was actually a good boy in school because I played sports. And I played football, and you know, you had to come to school and do something in order to play on the field. And you know, I was just a cool nigga, like, I want to mess with the bitches and get fly. You know what I mean?
Right.
I went to Bein, that's across from like Wilson on South Philly on Snyder. I lived in Delaware, I went to school at Delaware, you know, Glen Mills. I've been a little bit everywhere, you know what I mean?
Right. So,
and I settled down and graduated from Lincoln when I came home from the Mills, 2017.
Okay. So now let's touch on your pop a little bit. I mean, like, being as though you old son, you pretty much look just like him. I mean, everybody, I know you've been hearing that for the longest. I mean, y'all like splitting images of each other. What was it like as a young boy having a dad like, not just the rap side, because I know a lot of people know him as a rapper, but like I was touching a little bit on earlier in the phone, like a lot of people from the city know man, he did his thing in the streets. You know what I mean? He was a street boy. You know what I mean? He's well documented. He been shot up, went to jail and all that stuff. So what was it like having that as your father, not just him being a street boy, but then him being a well-known rapper and shit too? Like, what was that like?
See, growing up, you know, you look just like him, you know, everybody praising. It opened a lot of doors for me. Like, as far as that aspect, but as far as like relationship-wise, me and him, our bond, it ain't really as close as it should be. I feel as though like he broken, so he ain't really know how to be a dad to me. He trying now, so I salute him. I love him. It's just, I feel as though it wasn't enough for me. And I still be looking for it. He be trying, but it's just, you know, some stuff you can't be taught. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's like, you know, he tried, he make an effort, he put in some work, but you know, like, he broken, man. I love him. You know what I mean? We know we communicate, talk. He try to help me through the process of my situation because he been there before. He know what it's like.
Right.
But I be expecting more, like, you know, like, I'm grown, but like, damn, like, I need my dad when this shit real now. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, I expect more from him. You know what I mean? But you know, I take him with his shortcomings.
Right. Got you. And you know, like I said, he got his own story and all that as well. That far as he been through a lot in his life. Now I mean, growing up, and then like I said, he been shot up, been to jail, in and out of jail and shit like that. So I can understand what you're saying. Probably like he wasn't as present probably for you because he been, you know, in and out of jail doing his thing with his life and all that. So, I mean, but so to touch on that, like I was talking to you earlier, shit. So a lot of people, you know, you can elaborate on this because it kind of go with what you said. Where a lot of people will look like, yeah, you Oschino son, like what you doing in the streets, getting caught up and all that, like. What you doing out here? I mean, doing like so. What would your response be to that? I mean, basically.
Like, I mean, I was spoiled. They had me spoiled. I mean, my nan and my mom and them. So, like, my dad, he'd come around. You know, he'd be doing tours, shows. He'd be on the road. So I wasn't really with him. So I'm running around being a knucklehead. So it was like I was just out there. And it was like too late after a while. Cause I'm like, damn, I don't be with my dad. Like I'm trying on my homies. So it was like, that's really the gist of that. You know what I mean? Like, you mean?
Right. So you pretty much was just doing your own time, doing your own thing for the most part, man.
Yeah, cause it was like, it was fun. That he wanted to come get me. He pulled up. He pulled up. Yo, out there, in the Jag, this and that. You know, they took my dad come through. But it's like, I ain't want to be with him. You know, I was like, a little proud, like, I'm my own nigga, like, I don't need him, like, I'm gonna run around and do me. You know what I mean? You know, being a kid, you know.
Right. So you basically like, man, I want to make my own name, be my own man, basically.
Yeah, that's basically what it was.
Right. And there's a lot of y'all, too, because he had a lot of kids, so it's a lot of, you got a lot of, siblings and shit like that. So speak a little bit on that, too, like, touch a little bit on that, because there's so many of y'all, and a lot of y'all, if not most of y'all, look like him, too, like, man.
Yeah, I got 7 siblings on my dad's side. That's Vaz, my little brother that died in an accident, October 24th. You know what I mean? My little brother Malachi, they the same age. And I got my sister that's older than me, Bahira. I got Yuri, Ajmal, and Javier, and Yasir. So there's a lot of us.
Yeah.
I got 6 sons and 2 daughters. You know what I mean? Including me, you know what I mean? So it's like 8 of us.
Right, so that's a nice little squad you got.
Yeah.
No, but I definitely seen y'all pics together. So I salute that. At least all y'all had some type of relationship and all that. Like, so that was cool. And what age did you start like getting in trouble and stuff? Then, so you say you was locked up in Glen Mills when you was a young boy. So like, what age did you really start getting out there, getting active, getting in trouble and shit?
Like I was doing little stuff, but like nothing too crazy. It wasn't until December, I would say like 2015, like I got caught up, and I went to the Youth Study Center, and then from there I went to the Mills, and I was there from 2016, 2017. And then like after that, it was just I couldn't turn back around. Like it was already up. You know what I mean? I had came across niggas from the other side. Situation occurred. It got tricky, and I ended up there. You know what I mean?
Got you. So you was in there for like a year and a half, a year and some change, something like that?
Yeah.
Damn. So you come home, right? So at what point, because I know you, we touched on it a little bit off camera or on the phone or whatever, I want you to explain the story, like, Leaf Ward. At what point did y'all meet and explain, how y'all initially linked up and all that and got cool?
Alright, we met. Y'all know Baby. My man Baby, that was my guy, you know what I mean? So he's supposed to come get me. So he come to the back of the crib. So when he comes to the back of the crib, I see 2 people in the drum. So I clutch like, whoa, who that? He called me like, bro, that's me, chill out. So he pulled up. There's somebody in the back seat. He had a hoodie on. So I'm like, damn, so you bringing niggas in my crib? Like, who is he? He intervened. Like, no, I need Leaf. Like, I knew who he was. Like, dang, like, I ain't knowing it. I'm like, oh, all right, bro. Like, I'm just saying, though. And then he like, listen, bro, like, I'm on y'all type time. Like, I ain't knowing that. Like, I'm mobbing out. Live my guy. That's Baby, you know what I mean? So I'm like, if that shit, man, he and man, we cool then. So we busting it up. We get to talking. Let's get something to eat. And we could really finish. I mean, my bad for, like, coming off a little aggressive, you know what I mean? So I get everybody cheesesteak platters from this little store in Southwest. Cheesesteak platters, juices, sodas, and all that shit, you know what I mean? And we busted up. And we was talking about plans what we were going to do. And we took that picture. You probably seen it us at the table eating and all that. And that was just the start of something new, you know what I mean? And it was like my dog.
Right. So y'all been, locked in, rocking out ever since. Like I said, I heard him shouting you out on shit and all that. I mean, so a lot of people might know you through him as well as, you know, the other, your other, I mean, you being you, know what I mean? So now, let's touch on why did you? I mean, so like I was saying, telling you on the phone, like, it's crazy how Oschino have a son, Beanie Siegel have a son, and then y'all both end up being cool, being from the same hood. Know what I mean, so speak a little bit on that connection, you know what I mean?
Alright, see, I knew Wadi before because he's a little younger than me. Like, probably like a year or two younger than me, you know what I mean? That's my guy, that's my brother, you know what I mean? I met him when we was younger, running around in the project, shit like that, you know what I mean? And then, as we got older, when we really started linking, we had a situation where I was going to some college parties, you know, Cheney, Westchester. So I'm like, everybody meet me in a little block, we shooting up there. Shooting in Westchester, it's the party. So we go there, we mob out, be like 8 cars deep. We mob out, he like, damn, bro, like, I appreciate you. He still got videos and all that shit from the night. But that's our first real link, like, really take us out the hood. And I took us to Cheney. My little cousin had dorms. We spent the night in there mobbing, food, mobbing, you know, bitches partying. And then it was just like, I got booked a little time after that. And he just put the hood on his back, like, and was just took off. You know what I mean? That's my brother, though. I love that boy.
Nah, for sure. I mean, so when, you know, cause y'all pops obviously was in the same group, know what I mean, state property, legendary group in the city, know what I mean? Know what I mean? And then at one point, they start going through their little situation, whatever. They cool now, squash everything cool now. But at one point in time, they wasn't so cool. So did that ever make y'all situation kind of awkward, as though y'all pops wasn't really saying eye to eye?
No, it was never awkward because it's like we already locked in blood, you feel me? So it's like I can't turn our dads, they grown. That's some shit from back before we was even thought of, you know what I mean? So our dads kinda got cool because of us. Cause he's supposed to do a track where me and Wadi and Owen Beans on the track.
Wow.
And it could be called Boys to Men.
Wow.
I had never dropped my verse or whatever, you know what I mean? And we still gotta do that now that he home.
Right.
He talking about that shit cause he was situated in the county. He had Wi-Fi in the county. We talked every day.
Right.
So that was the plan. O was with it, Beans was with it. We just never put it into play, in full effect.
Right. Damn, that'd be a joint, bro. That'd be crazy, you know what I mean? That'd be a crazy little joint right there. I hope y'all can put that together, you know what I mean? For sure. Like, that'd be a legendary joint, man. So another situation, another person I want you to tap on that we talking on camera. This ain't even for the interview. Like I said, this is a personal joint, especially once you told me the relationship. Pike Street Kev.
Yeah.
I mean, because there's a lot of people that's from my hood that might see this joint, or some of his loved ones that might see this joint. I mean, go ahead, give him that your relationship with Pike Street Kev and how he kind of, you know, had an influence on your life or whatever.
Yeah, Kev, man, that's my heart. I mean, yeah, with it, you mean? It's my heart. So it's like, you know, he's married to my mom. I met him when I was in Glenville. She came to visit me. She brought him up. I'm like, who this boy? Like, I don't need no. He like, no, listen, man. I respect what you did. You did what you had to do to survive. I ain't trying to be a dad. I'm gonna just guide you and show you what's up. So I'm like, cool. He made sure I had 990 poles, substitutes at the mills. I came home. He like, dang, you home now. I'm gonna show you a good time. Took me to get me PRPS this, Gucci that, giving me red bottoms, taking me to day parties, teaching me like how to really be a man, because I was a kid when I got out. I was 16. I came home, I was 18. And he molded me, showed me clock bar. You know what I mean? I'm the Eagles. He bought me, like he just molded me and really like had a hold on me. Even when I had got indicted in the county, he was making sure everything, all my affairs was straight. You know what I mean? Then he got put down a little time later. That shit crushed me, man. Like, that was like my dad, man. Like, my graduation, he made it. Like, he made it to my graduation. Like, you know what I mean? My pop didn't even make that jump. You know what I mean? Whatever situation popped up, whatever. But Kev made it, you know what I mean? Like, he dared to me. You know what I mean? And I pray that Allah make his grave filled with light and spacious. You know what I mean? Protect me from the fire. So, you know what I mean?
No, for sure. Shout out to my man Kev, man. For sure, man. Real sturdy guy right there, man.
Right.
Man. So now, let's kind of touch on, I mean, how you, I mean, end up in the situation you in now. You ain't got to speak too much on it. You ain't got to get in too much detail. But, you know, just like pretty much the day you got booked, we was gonna get to that. Like when you got booked, they grab you, they throw you in, give them like the mentality and shit was going on, like what was going on in your mind, like your first day in, like how, give them that story.
Alright, bet. When I got grabbed, I didn't know when the fuck they was grabbing me. Like I didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah, because mind you, it was 8 of y'all. It was a big indictment. Let me put that out there. It was a big indictment where 8 people got grabbed, including you. Know what I mean, so they ain't just come for you.
Yeah.
It was like a sweep in South Philly. You know what I mean?
Sweep.
So you got caught up in that. So go ahead from there. Go ahead.
And when they came, they had all these big ass AR-15 flashlight. Whoa! So they come. I'm like, damn, fuck, they grabbed me for like, I ain't even do shit, you know what I mean? They come put me in zip tie, they take me out. They got the whole joint blocked up, because I know how I was living back, Shelton, like Uptown and all that. You know what I mean? So they take me, I didn't know what I was down for. So I get to the roundhouse, they take me to the 2nd floor. They say homicide using the purple and gold letters. I'll never forget this shit. I walked in, I'm like, damn, homicide, what the fuck is they, I mean? They sit me down, I go inside the room. Mind you, nobody read me my rights. So when you come in, I'm like, listen, if I under arrest, I'm leaving. They like, man, sit back down. They charge me, boom, we charge you with murder, such and such and such and such. I'm like, damn, I need a lawyer, nothing to rap about. They take me downstairs to the basement. They tell me I got no bail, whatever. And then they take me to the F. They take me to the F and all that shit. I was on, you mean, intake, yeah. And then from there, I was on the F. I was with the F. I went to B14, and I was on quarantine for about 4 days. 4 days. And then they sent me the pic, and then that shit got treacherous over there. I ain't gonna lie, but I was into some shit over there. You mean?
Right. So go ahead.
Yeah, then that's when I told you over the pic. That's when I had I know people familiar with the stabbing. I had got stabbed up over there. You know, got strode a couple times. Like I was going through it over there. Oh, it's fine, I'm going. Thank you. Yeah, like, I mean, so it was a little crazy, a little chaotic, you know what I mean? Like a lot of stuff going on, you know what I mean? Right.
Alright, so you said you was going, I mean, you had a little situation, you got stabbed up and all that, and I mean, before you got to your home jail upstate now, I mean, being though you was so young, because when you got grabbed, you was 20. I mean, you still young now. You're 23. I mean, so you're 20 years old. And a couple years prior to that, you was just released from Glen Mills, which is juvenile. I mean, so now you with the adults. So what was it like going from the juvenile situation and now you in there with the adults for a more serious situation? Like, what was that transition like early on? I mean, like, how was that for you?
Like, I was naive. I wasn't say I was scared. I was nervous. I had butterflies because I ain't know like how it was gonna be my first time in the county. I'm skinny. I'm little. I'm a kid. I'm down for some drama. Yeah, I mean, I ain't really. And I heard the story, so I'm like, dang, like I probably might gotta go through something. It was just all types of stuff running through my mind. I'm like, damn, like, and I'm like, and I gotta sit for at least 2-3 years. Like, I was just all types of shit running through my mind. Like, I ain't know how this shit's gonna play out.
Right. So at some point in time, you know, after being in there for a minute, obviously you get adjusted and acclimated to it. So just to explain for young people that been coming in there since you've been in there, what is it like? Are you been a young boy, you in there, you dug in for a couple years, and then you seeing new young boys come in there. Now, I mean, what's that like? How you look at them? Like, do you see them how you was when you first came in? And what's that exchange like when you see another young boy come in like how you was? Like
when they come in, because I came with a chip on my shoulder, like hard as nails, like, you know what I mean? So I see somebody, like, I don't like bullying and I don't like niggas going through shit. So I tell them, like, listen, let me holler at you, bro. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm going to give you the blueprint. This is the rundown. Fall back, stand down from here. Don't do this. Look out for this. Stay here. And I try to guide them and mold them because that shit be corny. Like, going to the whole no communication shit, family for 90 days at a time. Stuff changed. That's the whole season. You know what I mean? So I try to tell them, like, it's corny. You want to get a name for running around and stabbing, that don't mean nothing once you leave here. You only going to make your time harder and longer than what it is. So I try to tell them so much, and I give them their due process. You only got a few times before I'm like, I just got to let you learn on your own. But I'm going to grab. If I like you, I'll watch you observe you. I take you in. Take you under the wing.
Alright. Alright. Now, for the people that's tuned in, I mean, young boys, old heads, whoever, I mean, that know about your story, that's familiar with your story. Now, I mean, being as though you've been in there for, like I said, 3.5 years now, I mean, so I'm sure you learned some stuff, I mean, that you didn't know before when you was on the outside, that you could share with some young Mujis out here that's in the streets, that's on the path that you was on, I mean, about to go exactly where you at. So, like, what's your message or what's something you could share that you learned that could probably help somebody avoid, you know, walking down that path that you walked down?
Listen, I'm going to start off by here. Look at and walk an example. I mean, I thought that it couldn't happen to me. I mean, I'm hemmed up, fighting murder cases, fighting attempts. I mean, fighting people in the county, going through stuff. I mean, you think it's cool, you think it's still sound good until you're behind these walls. You put this burden on your mom, whoever's supporting you. I mean, lawyer, you think everybody say they love you, they your homies. A lawyer's not getting paid for it. I mean, it's chaotic. I mean, then you get there, you see shit real. Who really love me? Pictures, people spending you about money, people playing with you because you're far away from home, people not picking up. It get lonely and stressful. And it's like, you know, everybody got a homie next to them that's probably with you right now watching this. You got to question that, boy. Stay away from me. Because there's people that I loved and I thought that they'd never do that. I had 800 pages of testimony in our paperwork. 800 pages of testimony. Nigga had 800 pages of testimony. You know what I mean? I sat in the county for 2 years, came down every charge and even more attempts. You know what I mean? And it wasn't until I got close to the trial, they disclosed the witness and told me what's going on. And it was somebody that was there to me. You know what I mean? So it's like, this is not what you want. They throwing around 20 to 40s, 35 to 70s, and 40 to 80s, 22 and a half to 45s. And you like, man, I ain't taking that shit. But then you don't want to be sick in your life. So now you're on crossroads. Them bitches leave you. Your niggas gone. You know what I mean? You only got your homie, your mom, your sisters, your aunts, uncles. So I would say cherish your relationship and people that's trying to help you. Your family. Hug them, love them more, kiss them more. You know what I mean? Like, stay out the streets. Like, and if you're going to be in the streets, just know this will come with it. When you come in here, ain't no copping out, ain't no hide, ain't no ducking, no red. Don't think, and there's people, folks that's always in here. So don't think because you did some shit in the dark, it's going to come to the light once somebody finds out who you is. So it was like, to avoid all that shit, like, you know how embarrassing this feels when they tell you, oh, get naked, give me a piece, every piece of your clothes, squat, cough, turn around, get naked. You know what I mean? Alright, damn. I gotta lock in. Yo, man, get off the phone. Like, yo, like, turn that shower off. Like, it's just, it's you, they own you. You know what I mean? So it's just like, that's not what you want, bro. Like, it seemed cool because we get glorified, but this shit nothing. We just make the best of it. You know what I mean?
So let's speak on your current situation. I mean, you got hit with the charges.
Alright, listen, right? I got hit with these charges. First, I got charged. When I first got grabbed, I got hit with the body, and they dumped the gat on me. You know what I mean? So I got charged with the body and the gat. You know what I mean? But I spent some years in the county. I got recharged, and then my old head, Mont, like, damn, like, you got hit with John. He brought a lawyer for me. Well, he had a lawyer retained already, because I had Jack McMahon. He got me Tariq Shabazz. You know what I mean? That's who got me the 20 to 40 with time credit. So I got to do 17. You know what I mean? And that was well needed. Like, he came through like, listen, look, bro, like, I ain't meet you personally, like, in the streets, but the stories I heard from you and your folks is my folks, I respect what you stand for. I got this lawyer, and take that. You got 2 lawyers when you go inside the courtroom. You know what I mean? And that's how that played out. You know what I mean?
So when they first gave it to you, you know what I mean? Or you took what they gave you, what was your reaction to that? Like, your thought process after you finally processed how much time they actually gave you?
Listen, right? I'm like, oh, the fuck, duh. Oh, no, like, fuck that shit. But I'm like, damn. I talked to a couple people that's closer to me, kites, like, damn, bro, how to gel, like, damn, like, how you cope with it. So I see people on the walk. They like, damn, bro, you Muji, like, you such and such. I'm like, yeah, what's up? Like, no, I'm just saying, though, man, I respect your hand, though, bro. Like, keep your head up. I'm like, yeah, you up here with me, like, you keep your head up too. You know what I mean? Like, it just, I ain't know how big my name got or how big my platform was until, like, you know, people tell me, they show me. But I seen this shit myself a little bit, but you know, I'm restricted movement. So like, I don't really see what how the world see me. You feel me?
Right. That's crazy because I turned the camera back on. I recorded that shit that you just. So that was a heavy little clip right there. So now we could jump back into the part when you was talking about when they first gave you the time. You know what I mean? You was like fuck it at first, but you hollered at your folks Navy SEAL and he kind of So go ahead, go with that.
Yeah, I hollered at Navy SEAL. You know what I mean? Because, you know, he been through that shit. You know what I mean? So he like, listen, Muji. He like, bro, I seen niggas that got less time, that got more. They got more numbers, that had less drama. Take that. Hollered at him. My mom was in my ear. My dad tried to holler at me. And my one homie, like, my girl, T, she always been there for me. She like, man, like, I got you. Just take the 20 to 40. I want to see you come home. I want to see you get life. So I'm like, all these people that's around me, that's supportive, I gotta take it. Like, I ain't gonna be no dummy. You know what I mean? And I took that joint, give me the guilty plea, I did that shit. You know what I mean? But this is my time to rope. You know what I mean? So it was the people around me that made me take it. Like, go ahead, like a bunch of people. You know what I mean? It wasn't my pain. I wouldn't took that shit. I went to trial. But you know, this is a better situation for me. I'm glad I did take it and took heat that was around me. You know what I mean?
Oh, got you. So you basically saying you had people that in your corner, your loved ones that support you, basically suggesting that you just take the deal and take the time, know what I mean, as opposed to fighting in a trial. Like, got you.
Yeah, because they was like, they didn't want me to get life. They like, man, like, don't get life plus whatever how many numbers. Take that dub, you come home, you be 40. Still looking good, you know what I mean?
Right. Because you went in at 20, right? Obviously, you know what I mean? Yep. Alright, so now you've been in there, you've been sitting in there 3.5 years, know what I mean? So you hear about what's going on in the city, you see what's going on in the city, not just with the music, but the city as a whole and everything that's going on. You already pretty much shared your message to the city and all that. Let me ask you, is it something you think, I mean, that could happen, that could kind of change or help what's going on out here? Like, is it something you think, what's good? Like, what is the reason for that? I mean, basically, you was out here and you was running around doing what you doing. Do you have an idea about what's the reason why shit the way it is right now?
Truth be told, none of us really do. A lot of the stuff that was before we was even born or thought of, it just inherited. We can't even tell you why we don't like each other. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, once your homie, once blood gets shed, ain't no turning around. And you know, this music that everybody listening to, it's like, I gotta go do something. I gotta go pick up a 30, I gotta go pick up a 50, you know, I need to switch. You know what I mean? So it's like, it ain't gonna really change. You know what I mean? It's like, only way it could change is that people start making more like stuff for them. Well, let's take them out AC, let's take them down Miami, let's take them down Cali, let's take them, you gotta take them somewhere. The old heads from the block, they gotta grab the young boys, or he got potential. Let me take him under the wing, take him out. Cause when you get money, you ain't worried about no dumb shit. I know I wasn't. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's what I can see that could change. Like the old heads gotta step involved and grab the young boys. Damn, let me put some money in his pocket. Let me make sure he are. Let me take it with me. You know what I mean? It's easy. You know what I mean? But, you know, they tend to, young boy hot here, he draw box, getting away from you. No, like, bring him to you. Like, we missing father figures. Our dad's been locked up, incarcerated. They ain't been in our lives. So we learn off each other. The niggas in the streets, they are brothers. They like our dads. Damn, you know what I mean? So it's like, I feel as though the older people gotta step up and just take us. Talk to us, like, take us places. Show us. Don't tell us, show us. You know what I mean? Show us.
Word.
Man, everybody hungry. Man.
No, facts,
yeah.
Bro. No, facts. And on that note too, like you said, you know, when you get in these type of situations, a lot of people forget about you. A lot of people leave you hanging, stop answering the phone, all that type of shit. What's your message to those kind of people that you thought was in your corner, that kind of, you know, showed you a other side when they felt like, you know, you found yourself in this situation? What's your message to those people?
I felt like it was the best thing. I needed that. I never lost something that I wanted back. You know what I mean? So it was like, and my next message go to the people that is holding somebody down that's behind you wall, whether the county, the state, the feds. Pick up that phone, send that boy some pictures, send him some food, man. It get lonely in here, man. By the end of the day, when this count clear and them cells locked, you in there alone. And you get the mind rambling. Scared, you feel alone. You want to cry, but you can't. Because there's not the place for it. You know what I mean? But the people that count you out, you know, it's always another day. And they going to regret it. You know what I mean? You can't dwell over it. Alright, she left. Cool. I'm going to holler at you. I got another little show that's going to do way more than what you did. Is going to be in my corner for the long run. People around, there's only selected people that surround it, and it's genuine. It's pure love. Like, you can't find it nowhere. And I say keep it. You know what I mean? And then there's some people that's around for what's around, the height, the name. They counting me out, but they can't count them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, you know, I'm still on it. Like, I ain't lost nothing that I regret. You know what I mean? I lost it. I double back. You know what I mean?
Right. For sure. Yeah. And on that note, go ahead and plug your info for people who want to holler at you, want to reach out to you, know what I mean? Want to tap in with you, show you some love, support you. Like, go ahead and plug your information, man.
Alright. Muji _31st Street on Instagram. MUJI_31ST. You know what I mean? And my information to where I'm at is up there. My first name crazy. You know what I mean? My first name crazy, my last name crazy. You know what I mean? Mujahid the Chaldean. Q1 2050. I'm at SCI Smithfield. You know what I mean? Reach out, I reply back. I got motivation messages every Monday, Muji Mondays. You know what I mean? And from there, I'm gonna stem a clothing line that's coming soon. You know what I mean? And I want to be a message for the youth to let you know, like, I ain't the first black man to go do it, and I ain't gonna be the last. So the ones that is listening, you gotta take heed. You know what I mean? Nothing about this cool, nothing about this fly. Stay in tune. If you want motivation, you want some real, I'm gonna give you the jail life and the street life. Tune in. Once again, Instagram, Muji_31st Street. You know what I mean? And everything you're looking for in there, you know what I mean? I won't disappoint. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man, F.A.M.E TV, for giving me the opportunity. There's more where that came from. And stay tuned, you know what I mean?
Early. And on that note, man, we signing out for now. Until next time, know what I mean? Live from, you know, Smithfield, your boy Muji, know what I mean? Still in good spirits, know what I mean? Still holding shit down, know what I mean? And we gonna give y'all some more content moving forward, know what I mean? But until next time, we gonna sign out for now, man. Philly Fame TV, Muji 31st Street, man. And we out of here.
Absolutely. We out of here.
Early.
Yeah.